Thanks to the printing improvements, you can now create true works of art in the comfort of your own home. Let's get creative! Top 10 Best 3D Printers 2023. Number 10. Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. This is amazing. Check out how incredible the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro's fine resin creations are. This is a good option if you're a jewelry designer, model maker, or artist seeking to create high-quality, detailed models. It features auto bed leveling, which is very helpful, and a built-in air filtration system to clear off the vapor of 3D printing resin so you don't get poisoned. It comes with a color touchscreen and a USB port. You can get it for about $200. What a bargain! There's a problem though. The build volume is only 5 by 3 by 6.2 inches. I know the area might look limited and is smaller than that of the other printers on this list, but if you work in costume jewelry or small sculptures, such as miniature soldiers, it'll be more than enough. Number 9. Prusa Mini Plus. The open-frame Prusa Mini Plus shined in the tests, producing high-quality parts. It can build small and medium items, so it's ideal if you're a novice or master of printing at an intermediate level. The build volume is 7 by 7 by 7 inches, enough to print a burger, a plastic one of course. For me, its great disadvantage is that it comes disassembled and the assembly process can take a couple of hours and you must calibrate it too. Once you're done with it, the printer is quite easy to use because it comes with a detailed user guide and you can also check forums for more tricks and instructions. I was surprised to hear that for $399, it has features such as auto bed leveling and a failure detection system. Not to mention its wonderful finishes thanks to its maximum hot end temperature of 280 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. Plus, you can use a wide range of filaments and it has its own Prusa Slicer printing software, which can be used alternatively if you don't want to use the open source Cura 3D printer program. Number 8. Creality Ender 3 S1 Pro. This printer has one of the strongest frames I've ever seen and a huge build volume. Buy it and you'll see. After several updates, it ended up being one of the best printers on the market. It comes pre-assembled and the remaining parts only take about 15 minutes to put together. You only need to tighten a few screws. In its interface, its color touchscreen and its connectivity with USB cable and SD card stand out. The Creality Ender 3 S1 Pro is a powerful tool, whether you're a beginner or an experienced user. It offers fantastic print quality thanks to its maximum hot end temperature of 300 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 110 degrees Celsius. The build volume is 8 by 8 by 10 inches. Good enough to print a wallet from which you must take $479 out if you want to buy it. But there are some that cost more than $1,000, so this price is fair to me. Number 7. Creality Surmoon V1 Pro. I was checking the Creality Surmoon V1 Pro and I found it quite easy to use. Plus, it comes to your hands completely assembled. Looking at it, it seemed more like an appliance than a 3D printer. It has many security features such as an open door sensor that stops the printing job when the door is opened, making it perfect for homes with children or for schools. This is new to me since no other printer on this list considers that audience. It comes with a built-in camera to monitor printing, but you need to download the mobile app to use it. Another good thing about it is that you can forget about the most annoying task because the printing bed is pre-leveled from the factory and has a maximum heated temperature of 80 degrees Celsius, which complements the 250 degrees Celsius of the hot end. While the build volume is 6.8 by 6.8 by 6 inches and might seem small for some, it's priced at $550, and I believe it's worth it due to the security measures and high quality. Number 6. Dremel Digilab 3D45. Dremel Digilab deals more with the manufacture of various electronic tools than 3D printers. In fact, the Dremel Digilab 3D45 wasn't manufactured as a commercial product, but it was made for the company's engineers to use in the manufacture of products. That's why it meets high standards and its target audience is professionals engaged in product manufacturing. Its closed frame also provides enough security while you get high-quality prints, especially since its maximum hot end temperature is 280 degrees Celsius and its maximum heated bed temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. You can print from a USB stick via a USB or Ethernet cable and Wi-Fi. All Dremel printers can connect to the Dremel Print Cloud, and you can print remotely and monitor progress via a built-in 720 pixel camera. The build volume is 10 by 6 by 6.7 inches. It's huge compared to previous printers, and it's priced at $1,700. Number 5. Creality Ender 5 S1. If you're a printing enthusiast or small business owner, listen up. This might be your go-to printer. It has an open frame, but is very resistant and has a large build volume. All this is thanks to its maximum hot end temperature of 300 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 110 degrees Celsius. The tests made it clear to me. It can produce objects in polylactic acid and other high-quality materials due to its high-precision laser head that puts it on an equal footing with models that might cost twice as much. Also, Creality stated that the cube's acrylic sides will soon be available as an accessory, allowing you to use materials such as ABS without a hitch. It also has auto bed leveling and an easy-to-use touchscreen. It's rather fast and can print up to 250 millimeters per second. It'll depend on the material though. The build area is 8.66 by 8.66 by 11 inches, which is roomy enough to print an iPhone case. If you feel like buying it, it costs $560. Number 4. Prusa i3 MK3S Plus. This is listed as one of the best printers for serious creators or hobbyists. It's an open frame printer and a worthy evolution of the Prusa Mini Plus with a larger build volume, longer lasting components, and an improved motherboard that can correct machine errors while it's printing, which I find very useful, by the way. It has a maximum hot end temperature of 300 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 120 degrees Celsius. No material is the limit. It also has an easy-to-use yet powerful software. Plus, it comes with a very detailed manual. The printouts are fluid and flawless because it works with a wide range of filaments, including PLA or polylactic acid, from which you get a 1 kilogram spool, all at an incredible speed of 250 millimeters per second. It's priced at $799, and its build volume is 9.84 by 8.3 by 8.3 inches, which is big enough to print out a rat and play a prank on your friends. Number 3. Anker Make M5. The best mid-range printer for fast printing. Its parent company entered the printer market effectively, producing a machine that blew my mind. This printer is an open-frame filament-based model and is very easy to assemble. The bed is also pretty easy to level, which should be obvious on any 3D printer, yet it's an area that many printers have surprisingly struggled with. It has a maximum hot end temperature of 260 degrees Celsius, complemented by its maximum heated bed temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. Also, it's one of the fastest printers tested and smoothly produced high-quality printouts. Simply wonderful. It has a built-in camera to monitor the printing process or share the data with artificial intelligence. Its build volume is enormous, none other than 9 by 9 by 9.8 inches, and it's priced at $799, which might seem a bit expensive for a printer, but according to my verdict, this one is worth it. Number 2. Anycubic Viper. The Anycubic Viper won me over by being an inexpensive open-frame printer, providing a large build volume and supporting auto bed leveling. If you buy it, it'll come pre-assembled, but the remaining steps are easy to follow. For example, screwing the bed frame together, connecting a bunch of cables, or setting up the spool holder. Thanks to the fact that it has a maximum hot end temperature of 260 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 110 degrees Celsius, this device takes filaments such as ABS and PLA and has a cooling system that puts it light years ahead of its competitors. The printer has a small starter spool, so I recommend getting at least one extra upon purchase. Fortunately, there are always packages that include additional spools on Amazon. As this is a mid-range printer, one of its cons is the messy finishes with loose filament hairs it might produce. But I guess this isn't a big deal when you check out the price and huge build volume. This printer costs none other than $319 and can run off objects measuring up to 9.6 by 9.6 by 10.2 inches. Now that's what I call gigantic. After 9 spectacular devices, it's time to see the best printer on the market. Number 1. Anycubic Cobra Max. This is the most fascinating printer on the list. It's monumental! The Cobra Max has an open frame that provides high-quality printouts and is easy to assemble since it practically comes ready. So you only have to put in a few screws. It won't take you more than half an hour. Another important thing to keep in mind is that as this printer is quite large, you must have at least a 3-foot room available or you'll have nowhere to place it. Its large capacity build volume is 17.7 by 15.7 by 15.7 inches, which is enough to print fascinating cosplay accessories if that's what you want. Also, the bed is leveled automatically, and that's very helpful. It has a maximum hot end temperature of 110 degrees Celsius and a maximum heated bed temperature of 260 degrees Celsius. Without a doubt, it's one of the best printers for medium to large objects. However, its big problem is that it doesn't have a profile in the open source printing program Cura, which is something like the Android for 3D printers. It costs $599, pretty affordable for a giant top-of-the-line printer. Did it convince you too? I'm so ready for good printouts now. Remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for more content. See you in the next video.